Hi, welcome along to the Bias Premier League show. We're back. Games return this weekend, and we're going to talk about them in a minute. Troopz.
Back again.
Isn't that depressing?
Fam, it's peak, blood.
Trust me,
It is what it is, isn't it?
We get into it straight away. We always start off with the Arsenal game first. Watford 2, Arsenal 1. The game, I mean, we didn't play great, but we had so many chances to win the game.
Ozil.
Iwobi had a big one, Bellerin had a big one, and Ozil's chance, the
I
biggest
forgot
of
about
all.
Bellerin's in the first half still.
Bellerin had a chance
yeah,
as
he
well.
took on his...
But that chance, I think, that fell to Ozil, and then straight after that, they go out the other and get a penalty, and the rest is history. What did you make of the game?
I thought it was a fucking joke, fam. I thought it was a joke, blood. Like, it just looked like typical old school Arsenal. Remember that stage, I think it was like 08, 09? Whenever the ball went in the box, you're shitting yourself. You're just covering your eyes, blood. You understand? That's what it was like. It was just calamity defending all over the place. Like, where was the midfield, blood? You understand? You got Tom Cleverley, blood, bossing you, fam. Like, you take a look at your life.
Where was Jack Wilshere?
Like, you understand? Like I said to you, remember the week when I said to you, like, Wenger will hear the crowd, Super Jack. Now, fuck you. Last time it was fuck you. Mo, come. This week it was fuck you. Rob, come. You understand? Like,
From the first half, so to me,
from the lineup, it was dead.
do you know what? When I look on that game, right, and you look at the difference here, right? The talisman guy for Watford is Troy Deeney. He was on the bench, and they needed something. They needed a spark. They brought on Troy Deeney. And look, the talisman name for Arsenal is Jack Wilshere. The fans were singing his name from the start of the game when he was on the bench, all throughout the whole of the end. Super Jack. You got a chance to bring the guy on to spark the place up, and
you bring on Holden.
but he should have been on from before.
Exactly,
then.
because
not with 8 minutes to go.
I would have even brought him on instead of Ozil, to be honest.
Yeah, I would have as well.
Like, what the fuck has Ozil done this year?
Although as soon as Ozil come on, to be fair, he did make that
it was
through
pass
to
Iwobi,
which he should have scored from.
Give credit where it's due.
But
then he could have won us the game, blood. You understand?
Yeah.
You're the world class man. You want all this money. You understand? You want to go out like this Don Dada big shutter boy. You understand? And when it comes down to the thing, you can never finish your dinner, blood. You understand? It's like if you put Ozil in a room with a gal. He's not dealing with the job, fam. He might walk out. You understand? He's walking out, blood. You understand? And he's going to the kitchen and saying, he's talking to the knife and fork. Can I assist you? You understand? In cutting this steak? I'm telling you, fam. Like, the man will never, like, you put it on a plate for him, blood, he won't finish it, blood. He'll walk out, blood. You understand? He'll do a Wenger. I didn't see it.
In that, Wenger's very unhappy after the game.
No, but how can you...
With Richarlison. Right?
What, for the dive?
That's a dive, man.
It's a dive.
Now, you know what pees me off,
but that's
right?
football,
Is that...
blood, isn't it?
No, but listen.
It can happen.
I know. Listen, and I text Troy Deeney yesterday, and I said to him, I said to him, Deeney, Deeney, that's a dive. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I
said, you know, you lot played good in that, but that was a dive, right? And he said, you guys would have took it. He's right. We would have took it, but it doesn't get away from the fact that that's a dive. This thing, it annoys me when I hear ex-players say, oh, well, there's a bit of contact. There was a bit of contact then. Did you fall over on the floor? I mean, it's madness. But even it was definitely a dive.
It was definitely a dive, 100%. But like, when you got check and goal, blood, from you here, you might as well just put the.
So what are we saying
now?
But hold on, what are we saying?
You're talking, you might as well put the ball on the halfway line, blood. Come on, blood. Yet again, can't even dive the fucking right way, blood.
It is hard to say. He hasn't saved. I think that's the
13 or something, blood.
13 penalties.
Jesus
he hasn't saved
Christ,
one.
Blood. 13 league titles. 13 penalties scored. Like,
maybe you'll get the next one. But is it now diving's acceptable now, isn't it? I mean, when I was young, something like that, everybody would have frowned on it. Yeah. Now, even all the ex-players and that say, well, if there's a bit of contact, I'm going down. Because even I don't want to. So then I don't want to hear no more of these, in particular English pundits, blaming foreign players for going down easy. When we play at the World Cup, right, or when we're in any. I don't want to hit, but when...
And he's an English boy.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is a lot of times when England are playing, or when it's an English team in the Champions League, and if we play and like Cristiano Ronaldo falls over, everyone's on his case, I don't want to hear it now. If we've now accepted it, that diving's all good.
It's part of the game.
It's part of the game. Let's just get on with it, accept it, and just say that's part of the game and thing. But I don't like this thing where people are trying to justify things about contact when there was minimal, there was not enough contact.
It was minimal.
To make that player go down. Simple as he's dived. He played for it. He got it. He's fooled. I don't even blame the referee in this case. The player has deliberately set out to fool the referee, and he's done it, and he's got the result. Regardless of that, though.
Deeney put it away.
Regardless, Deeney put it away.
And then he messaged me as well on Insta. He messaged me 4 eyes, yeah? And then he put, I told you, fam, we'd beat a laugh.
Regardless of that,
oh God.
Regardless of that, we played poorly. And Deeney come out after the game and he said
his comments were
that Arsenal lack kahunas.
Yeah. And
that's pretty damning, you know what I mean? That players are there and they're looking at Arsenal and they're saying to themselves, you know what?
These men ain't got balls.
They ain't got it, man. You know what I mean? If we get
look what he said. He said he went in and he jumped up at Mertesacker, so he didn't even need to jump. And he knew straight away that, yo, I've got you, man, in my pocket still. And that's kind of,
you know, you wouldn't normally hear a player come out as open with that, right?
But Keo's comments when he was like, if I heard that, like, my blood would be boiling, like.
Yeah, but he's right.
The first thing
we do lack kahunas. When you looked at that game, why not just get out with a 1-1? It's still not a great result, but just get out with a 1-1. We lose the game. We do lack kahunas.
We ain't got that mentality.
You know, and now if you hear players saying that, you now start to realise the fact that this is what players are going into these games and they're thinking to themselves, you know what? Get stuck into Arsenal. They don't like it. We've known for years that players think that, but now you've openly heard a player come out and say that. Get stuck into Arsenal. They don't like it, and you can get something out of it. That means the fear factor around Arsenal is completely gone.
When there was blood, fear factor gone time ago, fam.
Although we should have killed that game off. We should have killed the game off. We had so many chances to kill the game off. We could be talking about a completely different type of game. And talking of killing games off, let's move to Man City, right? They beat Watford 6-0, right? That's what they do. They kill teams off. Even at the weekend, they're winning 3-0. Stoke get 2 goals back. It's almost like they said to themselves, well, yo, what are you doing? Hey, hold on a minute. What are you trying, man? What you honestly, you come in here thinking you're going to score 2 goals? Yeah, what we're going to do? We was only going to put 5 past you, but you know what? You're getting a spank into 7-2. Who's going to stop these guys?
No one.
You don't think so?
I think it's man. I think United's the only team that probably stop them. If we be real, you understand? But I don't know, fam. Like
7 goals
and treating it like it's La Liga, blood. He's just spanking, man. You understand? Like, you know, he's a little man and you be bad and you come home from school and you want to get out quick. Why? That's what he's just getting, man. He's just slapping man all over the place.
De Bruyne in that game.
For me, he's the best playmaker. Maybe best player on form in the world at the moment, fam. Because whatever he's touching is just gold dust. You understand? When you look at the balls, when you look at how he's bossing the game, and then you look at what the fuck Oz is dealing with for us, fam. And then you're like, and then people still pull out these fucking Opta things, like I said when they put it out with Xhaka, most accuracy. They pull out these Ozil stats. Oh, he's got the most created, da-da-da-da. Is he bossing games like that? Is he dealing with what he's doing? You see what the way he did against fucking Chelsea away? When has Ozil ever done that away? You understand? But let's get back onto City anyway, because it is City.
Yeah, they are good. They're quality.
Yeah, blood, even Jesus again, you understand? Sane with a goal. I think Sane's got 6, Jesus has got 5. What was that? Kun's got 5.
Hold on a minute. Right. Jesus flew in from Brazil.
Yeah. Listen,
where was Sanchez?
Another one.
That's another one. Alexis Sanchez.
Look, shout out DJ Khaled. Another one. You understand?
He didn't want to play Sanchez, apparently.
No, but you see, Pep rules his squad. Our players rule our squad. That's the difference, isn't it? They have a manager who will say, you're not, I don't want to play. What? You mad? Yo, you see them boots?
Watford, just going back to that game slightly, a Watford fan said to me on Saturday, he goes, that I think it was Pereira. He come back from Peru.
Yep, Peru, which is
further
than Chile. You understand? And he started and played the whole rotted game, real blood. You understand? What the fuck is that, fam?
I don't know. But
Ramsey as well. Where was Ramsey in Wales? So what? Were you telling me 4-hour drive? You can't handle them thing there, yeah? You can't handle 4-hour drive, no? The fuck is this shit, blood?
But City, they're looking unreal. They're looking unreal at the moment.
It's like you said, like Stoke try to come out with their little 2 goals, and you just piss man off, blood. Like it's like, are you man mad? It was bullying, fam.
Yeah,
it was serious bullying. I felt sorry for Hughes, blood. I'm a man that I don't really like Mark Hughes, you understand? But I felt sorry for Sparky still, because you just see him just getting wet up. You understand? Every time they came forward, blood, the way they're attacking, fam. You understand?
I heard
the ball from Sterling, blood, back to Silva, blood. Nah, fam, they're on some shit.
They could put 10 past a team this season if they keep playing like that.
It might be us.
Yeah, we're there in a few weeks' time.
Look at the defence. Lord have mercy.
We ain't got no
Imagine
defenders
Jesus
left
and
at
De
the moment.
Bruyne with Mertesacker. Come on, blood. This is just... Oh, nah, man. Allow me, blood. I can't take this, Robbie, fam. I swear down, blood.
Man United versus Liverpool. We was all looking forward to the game. We was all thinking that this is going to be the game of the weekend.
I know.
It was a real anti-climax. You knew.
I knew, blood. This is Mourinho, fam. Remember I said to you, he's not going to go to Anfield and open up himself, blood. When you got man like Coutinho, Firmino, Salah, all that pace, blood. You understand? You got Ronaldo coming from the midfield. He's got pace. These men are not. Mourinho's not like that.
Is that a
blood.
good thing or a bad thing?
I feel sorry for the fans that went there because they paid a lot of money and whatnot. You understand? To see that bollocks, that boring game. Like you go to a game, you want to see entertaining football, but that's how you win league titles, innit? You understand? You go with home.
This is a stat I saw today. Yeah, Jose Mourinho now 10 games without a win against the Big Six team, just 4 goals scored in those games. And he really does when he's playing in those sort of teams. Is he a bit of a bully? Is it when he plays teams like Palace and that in 4 past them? I thought to myself, it's going to be a real test of what United have got. I wanted to see if they were going to go toe-to-toe. Well, not exactly toe-to-toe, because you can't. We tried it and we got spanked, right? So you can't go exactly toe-to-toe with Liverpool. But I thought that United would impose themselves on that game a bit more. They did literally just go there and say, we're cool with a point.
I think because they never had Pogba in the middle. And they don't have a man that... No, but you see Pogba has the confidence to get on the ball, innit? And
look at the players that... Yeah, I mean,
when you look at Matic, he's a man that will just sit there and control the thing.
Look at City the other day when they went to Chelsea. They didn't go there negative like what United
But they have a more attacking centre midfield. You understand? Their midfield is... You got De Bruyne in that midfield, right? You understand? That's pure creativity, fam. Who you got the only man is Herrera, you understand? And Mourinho puts him out there to do a job.
But look at the squad that United have got.
No, but look,
they've got a better squad than Liverpool. They should be going there, right? They should be going there, right? And whilst obviously defensive duties are very important, don't you think they should be a little bit more? This is Man United, man. You know what I mean? They're Man United. They just went there and they parked the bus. I don't know. He parks the bus. Every time he goes away.
So all right, cool. Let me flip it on you now. Would you rather park the bus and win the league? Or would you rather go get Pepper 4-0 and
No, of course.
Oh yeah, we tried.
Of course, he ain't won the league yet, remember.
No,
right?
but
what I'm saying is...
That will win you leagues. Them kind of things will win you leagues. You understand? Because there's a time when you have to say, you know what? Fuck this expansive football. We want to win the league. We come here, we get a point, and we go. We do them at home. 4 points from the big game. We're happy with that.
The way City are playing, because that's going to be the main competition for you. Them and City, Man United, City, the best 2 teams at the moment.
I think it will come down to that game.
If it comes down to these 2, the way City are playing, United can't afford to be going to places and just parking the bus. But this end up dropping too many. 1 point nowadays is not much better than a win. The way points are, you get 3 points for a win, 1 for a loss, 1 for a draw, 0 for a loss. Sometimes you look at Arsenal. When I was looking at the table, I was like, how comes we're so far up? But it's the fact that we've won. We've won quite a few games. There's been other teams there that they've just drawn a lot of games. Drawing a lot of games is like losing. You draw 3 games, you may as well have won 1.
No, but look how many games they've won this season.
No, I'm just saying with United.
It's not really bad. If they draw their big games away from home, it's not really bad because you can see them going Palace away and smacking them up. Going Swansea away and no disrespect and smacking them up. You can see them do it. They've done it already.
But they might go to Tottenham away and draw because they're going to be cautious. They might go...
I don't think... Do you know what?
They might go Arsenal and be cautious and draw. They might go to Chelsea, be cautious and draw. Whereas City are going to those places on the front foot, might take all 3 points. It's very hard to see teams turning over City at home. That means that, you know, they'll win the title. If I don't think you're going to be able to go away from home and just grabbing points here and there and win the title.
The thing is, can they keep this momentum going in it?
Well, that's true.
We know that Mourinho.
City did start like this last year.
And we know what Mourinho does in his second season. So you understand?
But it was a boring game.
Yeah, it was dead.
Liverpool did deserve to win it. They had all the chances. They had a lot of chances.
I think he should have left that to Coutinho.
Yeah.
The one when De Gea made that mad save. For me, De Gea is the best keeper in the world. I've been saying it for a long time.
What a save. What an unbelievable save.
Neuer is... he's got a mistake in him, you understand? And I don't see De Gea making mistakes, blood. You get me? And every game I see De Gea make a world
Neuer versus De Gea.
For me, De Gea, blood. You lot in the comments, who's better, De Gea or Neuer?
Let's do a vote on it. We'll do a vote.
We'll do a vote.
We'll do a vote. Neuer or De Gea.
For me, it's De Gea, blood, because you never see De Gea make a mistake. Look at the Arsenal game we played Bayern that year, and Giroud got the 1-0. It was Neuer's mistake. You don't see De Gea dropping shit like that.
Neuer's a keeper.
No, but you know what it is? It's because he's at Bayern and he's got that name, Neuer. So it's like,
no, it's not.
Because it's just like, De Gea.
No, he revolutionised
De Gea, like.
goalkeeping, man. That sweeper keeper thing.
Yeah.
Where the guy's almost like a defender.
Yeah. But De Gea,
I don't know, man.
The guy, look, he's smaller than Neuer. And he's the Saka. It's like he's got fucking, it's like he's a kangaroo, blood.
Reflexes, maybe.
He's springing along.
But Neuer.
1-on-1 as well, blood. 1-on-1, you can't beat De Gea, blood. You can beat Neuer 1-on-1.
I think I'd rather have
Neuer comes out like this. De Gea's like Schmeichel. He's like, coming in. Like, you understand? De Gea's a bad boy, fam.
Man.
He's Man United as well, blood. I have to be real, blood. For me, De Gea's best keeper in the world. I'm saying it for time.
Ooh, I don't know, man.
Saying it for time, blood.
I don't know.
He's the best.
You guys, let us know.
Yeah.
Have a vote on it. The biggest shock of the weekend, man. Palace turning over Chelsea. You know, I was chatting to...
Man like Zaha, you know.
I was chatting to a guy who runs Palace's academy,
okay.
right? Last week, right, and he was saying to me, he goes, Zaha's back, Robbie, right? So
that's their lynch.
And I started laughing. I was going, Zaha, okay, you got Chelsea.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, Zaha's back.
Yeah.
But Zaha, to be fair to the guy, he was right. Zaha was brilliant in the game.
And when
turned Chelsea over.
Yeah, and when I interviewed him for FIFA 18, he was saying to me that he believes in the team and he's like, he knows what they're capable of, and he kept saying to me like, yo, like, when we get all our people fit and we get this thing rolling, like, we'll do our thing in it, you understand? And yesterday you saw, obviously, Townsend had a great game as well.
Yeah, he played well.
You understand? The back first, Sacco, you understand? Boss in the back. He's another...
What was he doing near the end?
Yeah, but, blood, you know what? Yeah, if he's up there doing that and creating, blood, then, boy, I got to do your thing, Sacco, you understand? Like, that was a beautiful slide ball.
No, I'm on about the back heel near the end of the game.
Oh, I thought you meant the assist for Zaha, blood. That was a
back heel.
Yeah, I know, that was a bit...
Listen, again, a shock result. You know, they haven't scored a goal all season. They scored 2. They haven't won a game all season. They beat Chelsea, the champions. I'm just wondering, do you reckon that, like, the fact that...
I said to you Chelsea in problems this year.
But do you think, though, the fact that it was... all these teams were back from an international break
and Palace
had an effect? Because Palace got a lot of players, they would have been there training all week fresh, 2 weeks fresh. Same thing with a lot of the other teams, especially the ones that went away from home. You could see the levels with Arsenal. They dropped off in that second half. They looked tired, right? In comparison to Watford, who didn't have as many players out there on the international duty who looked really, really fresh. The same thing with Palace at Chelsea. You know, I know City, but City were at home. That's a big difference. United and Liverpool, the two teams were a bit lethargic for a derby. I don't know. Maybe it had a little bit of effect.
I don't know, man. When I watched the Chelsea game and like spoken to a lot of Chelsea fans, and they've said that like it was like one of the worst performances they've seen in their life. Blood. They're like, because they were losing the ball, and there was like no fight, no urgency to win the ball back. You understand? They were asking where's the best, apparently the best player in the Premier League. They were asking where was he? Hazard, you get me? Like Batshuayi, done fuck all again. Like Fabregas, done fuck all. Like David Luiz, I told man about this guy, blood. He's shit, fam. I don't care, blood. He's shit. He's shit.
He gets
protection. The protection he gets from Kante, yeah, is what saves his claw. Now Kante's not there. Look at him. He's a headless chicken, blood.
He was brilliant last season.
Yeah, but that's like I said to you. That was because he had Kante, and he's got 2 men beside him. So if he fucks up, he's got Dave backing him. Azpilicueta, that's what they call him. They've got him backing him. You understand? So he's always got protection. Now, you understand? Kante gone, injured. Where's your protection, blood? Now you're seeing, blood. You're headless chicken, fam. Sideshow Bob. You understand? Just running around the pitch, blood, with his nappy head, fam.
I swear, it's
man.
real. I think he is a good player.
I've never rated David Luiz, you understand? If he was so quality, why would PSG get rid of him? When they bring all this Mbappe, Neymar, you want your defense to be strong, you understand? Thiago Silva, he's like what, 33? And they get rid of Luiz. It's only Marquinhos who's the young one there, you know, and they got the young French brother coming through the ranks. But like for me, I said that Chelsea are in trouble this year. I said it, man, because you see Chelsea, I've clocked this thing now, blood. They can't perform when there's pressure. When they're on pressure, and it's now you see last season there was no pressure on them. The pressure was on Mourinho. The pressure was on Pep in his first season. Mourinho trying to elevate United and whatnot. There was no pressure on Conte. No pressure on Chelsea. So they just came through and creeped and won the league. You see this year? Pure pressure. And they can't handle it, blood. I was watching Louis doing his interviews. And obviously shout out man like Lewis saying that Batshuayi was as useful as a condom with a hole. You understand? That was quality, blood. You get me? But I see them, man, they're saying that whenever, I think it was Brandon who said it, whenever they got the gold badge on, they just bottle it, fam. They just bottle it. They can't handle the pressure, fam. And I think Conte as well, I don't think he wants it how he wanted it last year, blood. You understand? And I think that he's making wrong decisions as well, blood, because the lineup, he got it all wrong as well, blood.
Listen, the next game I'm going to talk about, Burnley versus West Ham. Andy Carroll's got to be in the shout for Ham Roll. of the week, man.
Yeah,
because he got sent off.
In 90 seconds,
now
you
you
do the
get
same
done,
thing twice.
You get done for an elbow, right?
And then you can do this.
And then you go, and the second elbow was even worse than the first one. And what's the matter with these footballers? They're winning 1-0. He cost them the game.
That was just
He's cost them the game.
You remember when Rooney got his head bust as well? You understand? Yeah. The player that Carroll done this week, I think it was Ben Mee. He's lucky he never got his head bust open, blood. Because the velocity on that thing. Yeah, Carroll was looking at the ball the whole time. The whole time he had his hands, the whole time he had his eyes on the ball. But the way he's a very aggressive brother.
He's
like,
a big guy as well.
Because even my friend, Philip Apia, I'm going to give you a little shout out still. He was at Preston with Carroll at the same time, innit? And he used to tell me back in the day, so we got this brother here, he's a striker, but blood, this motherfucker's aggressive, blood. Like, if you're centre back, do not go up with him. Because he's yamming you in the air, blood, you understand? And when I saw the sending off, it just hit me straight away. I was like, right, that's what he was saying, blood. He's too aggressive, fam. And you should have the knowledge in your head, blood. You understand? The sense in your head to say yourself, you know what, the ref has booked me for this kind of challenge. How am I going to do it another 30 seconds later?
Could have been a win for them. Mikel Antonio put him in the lead.
Yeah, you see his little dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit stiff though, my G, you understand? I'm going to send some WD-40 down to the London Stadium. You know the man, they're watching it.
1-1.
It was a good goal though, the equaliser for Burnley though.
Yeah.
That was a great Chris Wood.
Enough respect to Burnley the way they're playing at the moment. 2 goals for Tammy Abraham.
Yeah.
Swansea beating Huddersfield 2-0.
And Chelsea need strikers and you got the man on loan, blood, you understand? Like, how you keep Batshuayi and you get rid of Tammy a yard man, you know? Tammy a yard man, you know? You understand? Even though you got Chelsea boy.
I think were they his first goals? I think these might be his first 2 goals.
Nah, he scored already, blood. He scored already for them.
He was banging them in last year. Bristol City was banging him in.
Did you see Iwood?
Oh yeah, because that was Iwood.
You see the look, you see him look at him like you look a Ross, yeah.
But no, you can't blame him.
You have to because the defender would have.
The defender was coming in, he's got to make sure. Yep. He's got to make sure.
Yeah, but I was cracking. I put up a Snapchat. I was like, look at this shit. He was pissed, blood. Jesus Christ.
Oh, if you haven't seen it, you have to watch that.
Yeah, watch that, blood.
It's a great chip by Ayew. The ball's going in. And then Tammy Abraham just sneaks in and put a little toe in it on the end, right, and gets the goal. Yeah. But he had to, because like you said, the defender was running in on it. Tottenham, 1-0.
I said it on my preview. They'll get their first win. I said they'll get a 1-0 as well.
Wembley has been the hoodoo for them.
Kane was terrible. Let's be real. He was terrible. He missed a couple of sitters.
But you can't expect the man to score every week. Pochettino was saying the other day he was getting vexed with Guardiola because Guardiola said it's like the Kane team, like a one-man team.
A one-man team, yeah.
Yeah, listen, man, I'm getting worried about these man.
Because if they get the home form in I'm telling you, man. If they get the home form, because their away form is on point.
Right now, we have to admit, they're playing way better than us.
They've played better than us.
I'm just hoping that it's like a little early season thing because the way
I'm screwed at the man right now, blood. He's like, what are you doing?
Honestly, man, as an Arsenal fan, I'm getting a bit worried about these man, because they're consistent, man, and they're playing good.
Yeah, blood.
And if they, like you said, if they start getting that Wembley
home form sorted, then it's curtains.
Yeah, man.
I've got my uncle giving me more calls on a regular now.
Listen, I'm getting bare calls, man, off man. Tottenham fans I ain't heard from years.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they found my number.
Yeah, blood, I'll pop up. What, Robbie?
Robbie, what's happening?
What, cool shot?
Yeah, I never heard him. Yeah, Robbie for about 5 years.
Yeah, I lie.
Yeah, just thought, what happened to Arsenal the weekend?
I lie.
Yeah.
My brother sent me a Snapchat. He's in his fucking dressing gown with the Tottenham thing, and he's like, I told you it's changing, Troopz. His little man come in, he's like, Uncle Troopz, I'm sorry. I said, Lord.
Yeah, I was at a football yesterday, and this guy was saying to me, right, this football game yesterday, and the guy was saying, he goes, Robbie, remember we used to say, but it's
only Tottenham.
It's only Tottenham. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen.
Now
he goes, you can't even say that no more. Right? I'll tell you, it's worrying times for Arsenal fans, man, because they are playing good football. Arsenal got Everton next weekend. Everton, a last-minute penalty, salvaging a point for them against Brighton.
Salvage Koeman's job,
Probably saved Koeman's job. Probably might have saved him from getting another hand roll from you this week.
You know that, innit? Because that would have been come flying your way, Don.
And what was that Brighton defender thinking of? It was just the game out.
Yeah, we're gonna get on to the next game because it happened in the next game
and then
as
the
well.
next game,
Southampton.
That was even worse.
That was like, come on, blood. You're running nowhere, Don. Long is going nowhere, fam. You understand? He's on the edge, like he's nowhere. And you see Long, why he's a little fucker, because he saw it coming. You understand? And you see the way he positioned himself. He put himself like that, got himself in front, gave the ball a little touch, and then left his leg hanging. And he just come and clarted him, blood. But it's stupidity, fam.
That one for me, the one.
And that geezer,
the Richarlison one, I said, yeah, dive. That weren't a dive.
that's a 100% penalty, blood.
100% clumsy.
And that defender actually had a great game before that. I think his name Torval or something, blood. But he was winning every header, blood.
Just like.
But I feel sorry for Newcastle, blood. That's a long journey for them, you know. You understand? That's like 10 hours done. You get me? If Ramsey did that, he would have played for about fucking 5 years, mate. Sanchez will fucking retire. Fucking hell, mate.
2-2 it ended up Southampton 2, Southampton 2, Newcastle.
But Brighton are looking all right.
Brighton. We got Everton next week. That's a big game for us. That's a massive game for us.
Koeman, last year they done us 2-1. Last minute, Ashley Williams.
It's going to be an interesting game because you've got two managers.
You've
got one team. Koeman is under a lot of pressure, needs a win really, and you got Wenger, no wins away from home.
Win away, 1 goal.
Something's going to have to give in that game, and
we scored 1 goal and conceded 7.
Oh dear.
It's peak, fam.
Time for ham roll of the week.
There's only one. There's no contenders.
What about as I said?
Yeah, I know. You said Koeman.
No, not Koeman. I was saying Andy Carroll.
Oh, Carroll. Oh, yeah. But him.
Arsene Wenger.
Yeah, blood. I don't even have to explain why.
Explain why.
You're just a ham roll, blood. Like. You play 2 DMs against Watford, yeah? No disrespect, this is Watford, yeah? You don't play Jack, yeah? Then you have a chance to go 4 at the back and actually put creativity into the midfield. You don't do that.
Could have put El Neni there.
You could have even dropped El Neni back into the defence and then took off this idiot Xhaka. And then put on Jack, you understand? You ain't won a game away from home. You scored 1 goal. You're just about zipping up your Jack, blood, you know it, man. You're lucky the banner don't come
And you know what makes me laugh, right? I noticed that you got 2 pieces of ham in there.
Yeah, because you see, normally I just give you like a cheeseburger, you get a single. It's a double cheeseburger, blood. Cause you're a double ham roll, bro, you understand? You're like, I don't send 2 buns to your clout as well, blood.
I'm going to do another vote on this video, right? Does Wenger deserve ham roll of the week? But what about Andy Carroll?
You can't get... Blood.
No. You know what?
It's October, Robbie, and we ain't won a game away from home. Are we Palace away from home, blood? Seriously? No. Only contender, blood. He's lucky to even have this little fucking mannequin here this week. I swear to God, fam. I thought to just... Hey.
You can tell he's still hurt about Saturday. Trust me, it was terrible. So listen, leave your comments below. Really would like to hear what you guys have got to think about it. By the way, congratulations to, I've forgotten his name now, the guy. He won the competition.
You won anyway. You know what ham roll of the week goes to Robbie?
And he went down somewhere. No. But he won the competition, that UFF competition.
Okay,
where,
VIP settings.
Yeah, where he's going to join me to come along to a game against Norwich next week.
You sure it's Norwich?
I've got like VIP access.
You sure it's Norwich?
Huh?
You sure it's Norwich? You remember?
No.
You sure?
So yeah, you're gonna be like, we're gonna be, I'm doing it together with you, VIP.
Yo, drink all that Emirates juice.
First time I've done it as well, so
spend all Conky's money, blood. Yeah, drink all that wine, all of that blood. Yeah.
I don't know if there's wine there.
Yeah, man, they have wine, 3-course meal, everything.
Boy,
I've been up there.
You're gonna be joining me. So
enjoy yourself, fam.
Let's hope it's a win. And also, we got another competition we're gonna be doing for UFF for that app. Where we're going to be giving away, now you like this one, a Lacazette shirt.
Blood clot Zet.
A Lacazette shirt signed by Lacazette. So we got that to give away. So look out for the video regarding that. That'll be out tomorrow. Then, of course, we'll be back here again next week. We're off to Belgrade this week as well. Interesting times at Arsenal. And thanks for watching the show today. Don't forget to subscribe here to ArsenalFanTV and Troopz. Always a pleasure, mate. Respect for being here.
We'll be back again.
Back again next week.